Hi, friends. Welcome to Daily Dose with Nurse Alice. I'm your host, Nurse Alice, and as always, I'm excited to be here with you because we can talk about health, wellness, love, and lifestyle, and everything else. And besides, that is my job to keep you happy and healthy so you can live life well. So, speaking of live well, I know 2020 has been a rough one for us, right? Off to a rough start, trying to live healthy, especially with COVID-19, and it's changed everything that we know to be normal. But we are making strides. After all, we're only 6 months into dealing with the world pandemic, but we're learning more, we're doing more, and we're actually getting to a point where we're starting to open up the economy. People are wanting to get back to school, back to work, and some of your normal activities. But I want to caution everybody, just because we're talking about it and just because we can do it, doesn't mean that we should, or perhaps we should at least be more mindful about how we're going to do it. So we're going to talk about the things that you need to know so you can get back to normal and do it the safe way. So one of the first things that's going to be very important is wearing a mask. Okay? Now, when you wear a mask, it's very important that it covers your nose and it covers your mouth. Okay? And that it's, hanging over your ears because you want it to be secure. Now, the reason why you need to wear a mask is because when you're talking, laughing, sneezing, crying, all of those things, droplets are coming out, micro droplets, so you can't always see them, are coming out. And if you have COVID-19, that coronavirus is in those droplets. So we wear a mask to prevent that from spreading. Now, we know that those droplets can spread at least 6 feet, but also depending on the wind or how hard you're laughing or crying or any of those things, it can be anywhere from 6 to 20 feet. So make sure that you're wearing a mask, and remind your friends and family to wear a mask also. Number 2, you'll always want to make sure that you wash your hands with warm soapy water or use hand sanitizer because, listen, we can't see coronavirus on our hands. So it's going to be very important to, at any opportunity we get, to make sure that we're washing off anything that's potentially on there. And that's important because on your hands, you touch everything. And let me tell you, coronavirus loves getting into you. And the way it does that is by entering your eyes when you're rubbing your eyes, your nose when you're picking it or touching it, and when you eat. So very important. Wash those hands. And speaking of washing and cleaning, make sure that those frequently touched surfaces like that doorknob, that table, that counter, you're wiping it frequently, disinfecting it, because if I touch it and I happen to have coronavirus, which I don't, and then you come behind me and then you touch it and then you rub your eyes or do something like that, that's another way to transmit the virus. So we definitely don't want that to happen. Also, we're going to be getting out, going to the store, going to work, whatever activity is you're doing, do what you got to do and then come back home. You want to limit your time out in public spaces where there are a lot of people, because we know that the more people you're around, the increased chance you have of getting coronavirus, because someone doesn't always have to have symptoms. Now, if someone's coughing and sneezing, ooh, let me stay away. But we have such a thing called asymptomatic transmission, meaning someone could look totally fine, be young, normal, cute, but still have coronavirus. So don't be fooled. And then as well, if you know someone who is sick or you think that you're getting the sniffles, you're not sure, you know what? The best thing is to get tested. You need to know your status. Okay, so one of the things is when you know your status, if you know that you're positive or you know that your mom or your uncle or someone you know is positive, then you are really going to shift your mindset and make sure that you take the proper actions, because you do not want to infect other people. So getting tested is going to be very important. And that's just another thing that we need to do. So you guys, this is really serious. I know that we're tired of it. We want it to go away. We want some normalcy, but we're still early on in this thing. So, all the corona parties, fudging a little bit to go hang out with a new boo or a friend really isn't worth it. Guys, you want to stay home as much as possible. Only go out for those essential activities. When you go out, again, taking all those precautions that I just talked about, it's going to be very, very important. And I want you to act like your life depends on it, because it does. And in fact, your life depends on it. My life depends on it. Your friend, your friend's friend, your friend's friend's friend, and so on and so forth. We really have to have a duty to protect ourselves and protect others. So make sure you take precautions. I like talking to y'all right here. I might, when things cool down, we can, meet at the grocery store, meet out once everything is okay. But otherwise, I don't want to see you or your friends or your loved ones in my ER, in my ICU, because they are now COVID-19 positive. So we gotta take precautions. And again, we're early on in this thing. We don't have any cures, no treatments. We have some things in the works, but nothing here yet. We're still about 18 months away from an immunization. Okay, so a best offense is going to be an even better defense. So I'm here to help you. So help me help you in this process, guys. It's going to be very, very, very important. So again, your health, your wellness is my top priority. And that's what we're here to talk about. Health, wellness, love, lifestyle, anything that you want to know about and talk about. That's what we're here for. So guys, again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Nurse Alice. This is Daily Dose. So make sure that you stay informed, make good choices. And you guys, until next time, live well, my friends.